It's time for Coffee with Corey, brewed in part by Kroger.
Not only is it Friday, but it may or may not be Jenna Jordan's birthday tomorrow, and we won't be here.
Because October 5th is the best day ever.
Right?
Do you remember that segment?
Right. So
happy early birthday, Jenna.
Happy early birthday.
She has sparkly pants on today,
she has
too.
Sparkly pants.
Oh.
Birthday is on her T-shirt.
Yes.
Her hair is like on fleek.
She's about to have some good times. But our first story is going to be a really cool. So Memphis rapper took over Tom Lee Park in the name of unity and charity. So NLE Choppa put a call out on social media yesterday inviting everyone in the city to show up along the Mississippi River. Well, he was shooting a music video and also raising money for local organizations that work with gun violence, mental health, and addiction. In the online video, NLE Choppa said that he wanted to bring peace and unity to the Bluff City and encourage folks to come. Well, the rapper is from Parkway Village, and his real name is Bryson Potts. He has made waves in the rap game over the years with more than 7 billion streams and platinum certified single and 2 Billboard Hot 100 singles at 16 years old. He cemented a partnership between his own NLE Entertainment and Warner Brothers. And just this week, a Black-owned LA-based high-tech footwear disruptor in the industry, Factory Lab, announced they'd team up with NLE Choppa for a follow-up to their viral yellow duck boot that sold out in under 2 hours this spring. Well, the first version was debuted by NLE Choppa at a concert. Well, now the company is channeling the NLE's distinct style to create a boot they're calling the Black Duck Boot, which is so cool. I would so wear those. So stepping out in New York Fashion Week, the Black Duck Boot made its public debut in NLE's Choppa's Paper magazine cover, and they go on sale tomorrow at 11 a.m. Memphis time online. I wonder if they have them in my size. I would totally wear those. I legit would. I really would. I think they would like swallow me whole, but I think they would be so much fun to wear.
Oh my gosh, heck yeah.
For sure.
And I have so much to say about that. So one, that whole area where he was performing was dedicated to Tyree Nichols, right? So there's that. And also it's interesting, he also was at Makita's where Young Dolph lost his life. So he was recording outside of there yesterday too. And what I find interesting is the way he eats. He's like a really stringent eater. And I mean, first
of all, he also plays really good basketball. He's a good basketball player too, by the way.
Yeah, a vegan. I mean, it's just like there's a lot going on there. And if you look under the hood, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff. So
a lot going on. Very excited to watch him grow over the years for sure. Well, this next story, we're going to talk about basketball, right? In a near unanimous vote, WNBA's Rookie of the Year went to Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark. Well, the national panel of sports writers and sportscasters gave the Indiana Fever guard 66 of the 67 votes. Chicago Sky forward Angel Reese received the other vote. Clark was the #1 overall pick in the draft. She struggled a bit, of course, at the beginning of the season, but found her groove and was an all-star starter, then led the Fever to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. In a statement, Clark says that she's incredibly honored and grateful to everyone that supported her. The past season, the Fever guard averaged 24.7 points and 9.3 assists in her first 10 games. You wanted it to be unanimous, but that's okay. Very close.
Yeah.
Very close.
And I mean, you just think that LSU game, right, that everybody started watching ended up being, just this new look at the WNBA. And so it just changed women's basketball. And and then of course, Jasmine Carson and Memphian was one of those LSU players. So, I mean, everything leads back to Memphis. So,
of course, it always does. And finally, this next story, of course, well, one famous house in New Orleans is ready for a spooky season, and they're celebrating, well, Swiftie style. So for 20 years, the owner of the mansion on the corner of St. Charles Avenue and State Street in Uptown has been decorating for Halloween with skeletons in their front yard. Well, for 2024, it is a new era. Their boneyard was transformed into the Taylor Swift-themed Terror Swift, the Scaras Tour. Well, the owner says there are 13 different Taylors, and of course, maybe a football player you might recognize. These Taylor versions of the pop star were made tailor-made thanks to some help of the owner's 11 grandchildren. The younger kids even made all of the friendship bracelets for the skeletons. Each Swift skeleton was designed differently, from hairstyles to eyelashes and fingernails. It reportedly took 1 full day per skeleton. And the family says that they're not expecting T Swift to stop by and see the house when she's in New Orleans for her Eras tour later this month. But, of course, she is totally invited if she wants to stop on by.
Strangely, is it the wigs that make them really look like her? Like, it's just like so strange that I'm like, that really, those styles and everything.
Anything Taylor Swift theme. Jenna, thank you so much for adding that to my Coffee with Corey, because I can talk Taylor Swift and Dolly Parton all day.
All day, every day.
Every day.
Well, happy Friday.
Have a great weekend.
You too. And we'll be right back.